In 2016, something strange happened when Buzz Aldrin shared a cryptic tweet that had everyone talking. The tweet said, "We are all in danger. It is evil itself," and was paired with a photo of what looked like a pyramid in Antarctica. Not long after posting it, Aldrin quickly deleted the message, but not before people across the internet had taken screenshots, sparking tons of curiosity and speculation about what he might have meant. Since then, there's been a lot of debate about whether the tweet was even real. Some say they saw it before it was deleted, while others insist it never happened. The mystery surrounding the tweet has people divided. Some are skeptical, especially since the screenshot lacks a clear timestamp, while others believe there's more to the story. The photo itself has also stirred up quite a bit of debate. Some people think that the pyramid-like structure is just a natural formation, while others believe it could point to something bigger. The idea of pyramids in Antarctica isn't new either. Explorers and scientists have reported seeing strange shapes emerging from the ice for over a century. Some even believe these could be remnants of ancient civilizations buried beneath the ice, with American researcher Richard E. Byrd famously sharing his own sightings of mysterious structures during his expeditions in the 1930s and 1940s. Whether real or imagined, the debate over what lies beneath Antarctica's frozen landscape continues to fuel speculation to this day. In recent years, there have been more and more reports about supposed pyramids in Antarctica, which has stirred a lot of controversy and speculation. Some researchers and fans of the unknown have pointed to satellite images and remote sensing data as proof that these pyramids might be hidden under the ice. They argue that the shapes and patterns look too geometric to be natural, which has sparked debates within the scientific community and among the general public. Despite all the buzz, skeptics and mainstream scientists have been quick to point out flaws in the theory. They argue that there isn't any solid evidence, and the tough conditions in Antarctica make it hard to investigate further. Many believe that these so-called pyramid sightings are just natural formations, particularly nunataks, which are rocky peaks that poke through the ice. Because of this lack of clear proof, experts are hesitant to embrace the idea of man-made pyramids down there. Even with these challenges, some dedicated researchers and explorers are determined to get to the bottom of the mystery. They've launched several expeditions to check out the strange formations spotted in satellite images. Using advanced tools like ground-penetrating radar, LiDAR, and drones, they've been mapping out the area in hopes of uncovering the truth. The search for answers about these rumored pyramids is still ongoing, with many eager to see if anything will be revealed beneath the ice. Antarctica, the frozen, isolated continent at the bottom of the world, has fascinated scientists and explorers for centuries. Its harsh environment hasn't stopped people from trying to unlock its secrets. One such group of scientists, led by Dr. Mitchell, a geologist, was stationed there to conduct research. During a routine survey, Dr. Mitchell came across something unusual, a black structure standing out against the white landscape. At first, he thought it might be a rock that had fallen from a nearby mountain, but as he got closer, he realized it was something much stranger. The structure was tall, smooth, and seemed to absorb sunlight. Unfortunately, Dr. Mitchell didn't have his camera on him, so he had to return to the research station to grab it. When he came back, he took a photo from a nearby peak, capturing both the mysterious structure and his team examining it. Dr. Mitchell, now retired, held onto the photo for years before sharing it online, and reactions were mixed. Some thought it was evidence of advanced technology, while others believed it was just an unusual geological formation. There hasn't been any more information about this strange object, but some have compared it to the monolith found in Utah back in 2020. That shiny metal structure, standing 10 to 12 feet tall, appeared out of nowhere in the Utah desert and grabbed global attention. The smooth triangular object had no seams or markings, making it even more mysterious. Photos and videos spread rapidly online, and people started to investigate it, wondering if it was an art installation or something otherworldly. Theories ranged from a guerrilla art piece, similar to the work of artist John McCracken, to a potential sign of contact from another world. Some thought it could be a clever publicity stunt, a marketing trick, or just a way to generate curiosity. Regardless of its purpose, the Utah monolith succeeded in captivating people around the world. And just as suddenly as it had appeared, it disappeared, leaving only a depression in the ground where it once stood. The mystery of the monolith reminded us all how powerful the unknown can be in sparking our curiosity and keeping us searching for answers. The monolith became more than just an object. It symbolized the human drive for exploration and discovery. For some, its sudden appearance during a global pandemic felt like a reminder of resilience and adaptability, as well as the surprises life can throw our way. What really stood out about the Utah monolith was how it sparked curiosity. It wasn't just about figuring out where it came from, but also about reigniting our sense of wonder and the questions we have about the world around us. Right now, the monolith is with the Bureau of Land Management, but they've denied that it holds any real significance and haven't given any details about what it's made of or where it originated. The idea that monoliths could be messages from advanced civilizations taps into the imaginations of people fascinated by the unknown. While it's just a theory, thinking about how these structures might be used as communication tools offers an interesting look into how other beings might try to connect with humanity. The idea is that monoliths, with their mysterious and powerful presence, could be symbols of unity or connection. Maybe an advanced civilization placed them on Earth to send a message of peaceful coexistence, or to inspire shared exploration of the universe. If these monoliths had engravings or patterns, they might hold encoded information about the civilization's history, culture, or scientific knowledge. By understanding these symbols, we could unlock new insights. The timing of their placement could also be significant, aligning with celestial events like solstices or planetary alignments to show the civilization's deep knowledge of the cosmos. Some even imagine these structures interacting with sunlight or moonlight, creating patterns that communicate through light and shadow. Others suggest that monoliths might emit vibrations or tones that could be used to communicate over long distances, maybe even through the Earth itself. If this civilization had mastered quantum entanglement, they might use it to send messages through paired particles, offering instantaneous communication across space. It's also possible the monoliths could resonate with Earth's natural energy, aligning with magnetic fields or geological features to signal a connection with our planet. Some even envision monoliths that react to human presence, lighting up or emitting sound when approached, creating a sort of dialogue between us and the civilization that sent them. Though speculative, the idea that monoliths could serve as beacons for communication from advanced civilizations stretches our imagination and makes us wonder about the endless possibilities the universe holds. Whether they're seen as symbols of unity, carriers of messages, or cosmic signals, monoliths remind us there's so much more to explore and discover. Antarctica is the southernmost continent and one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Its harsh weather and remote location kept humans away for a long time, but that didn't stop explorers from trying to uncover its secrets. The early 20th century saw a surge in Antarctic expeditions during what's known as the heroic age of exploration. It was during this time that Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen and his team became the first to reach the South Pole in December 1911. While the continent is often thought of as empty and inactive, there are many stories suggesting otherwise. One of the most intriguing tales involving Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a U.S. Navy officer known for his polar expeditions. In 1947, Byrd took flight to the North Pole, but according to some accounts, he didn't just fly over the pole. He flew into the Earth itself. Byrd's personal diary reportedly describes a journey into a hidden world beneath the Earth's surface. He claimed to have flown 1,700 miles over mountains, lakes, rivers, and even lush green landscapes filled with wildlife. Byrd's career as an explorer is well known. He graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1912 and quickly became skilled in aviation, flying missions over the North and South Poles. His 1926 flight to the North Pole, alongside pilot Floyd Bennett, made headlines, but there was always some doubt as to whether they actually reached their destination. Even one of Byrd's close associates later suggested the trip might have been faked. Byrd's adventures didn't end there. He also helped prepare Charles Lindbergh for his famous solo transatlantic flight in 1927 and led expeditions in Antarctica. During one of these expeditions, Byrd's team set up a well-equipped base and made several discoveries, including naming a region Mary Byrd Land after his wife. But the story that stands out the most is his alleged journey into the Earth, where he claimed to have been welcomed by mysterious beings and shown a world hidden beneath the surface. According to Byrd, both the North and South Poles are gateways to this inner Earth, which has its own sun and is accessible by ships and planes. Some people believe that Admiral Byrd's findings were initially covered by the American media, but quickly hidden by a secretive global agenda involving well-meaning government officials. Ray Palmer, editor of Flying Saucer magazine, wrote a detailed article about Byrd's discoveries. However, the story goes that the US government confiscated or destroyed almost all copies of the article, and even got rid of the printing press plates. To some, it seems naive to think a cover-up like this couldn't happen. A similar situation supposedly occurred with an article published in National Geographic about Byrd's discovery. It's claimed that the government actively removed nearly all copies of that edition. This raises the question, if the story of Agartha was fake, why would the government go to such lengths to suppress it? The ice-covered wilderness of Antarctica has always been surrounded by mystery, with reports of strange objects found frozen in its icy depths. Over the years, military personnel and researchers have reported unusual sightings, including glowing orbs, disc-shaped objects, and fast-moving lights that don't have easy explanations. On top of that, there have been physical findings like strange marks in the ice and abnormal radiation levels, leading to speculation about an advanced presence in the area. These mysteries aren't just about sightings either. There have been reports of crashed objects frozen in the ice. One of the most well-known cases dates back to the 1960s, when a satellite image supposedly showed a metallic object about 2 miles long in East Antarctica. While some question the image's authenticity, the object's size and shape sparked theories that it could be a spacecraft. Skeptics argue that Antarctica's harsh conditions and the human tendency to see patterns, known as pareidolia, may explain these sightings. But others believe the advanced technology and secrecy around Antarctic operations points to something more. In the late 20th century, when several countries began showing increased interest in Antarctica, more speculation arose. Governments set up research bases, and even the Vatican established an observatory. The classified nature of missions like the U.S. military's Operation High Jump only fueled more theories. Declassified FBI documents mentioning flying saucers have added to the debate. However, because of Antarctica's extreme conditions and the Antarctic Treaty System, which limits military operations and mining, independent confirmation of these claims remains difficult. In recent years, the debate over mysterious objects in Antarctica has gained new attention with the melting of the ice caps. As the ice continues to shrink, it could reveal hidden objects, prompting governments to release information about these alleged visitors. This potential has excited many enthusiasts who hope it might provide undeniable proof of advanced life. Although Antarctica's harsh environment and isolation make it seem unlikely for unidentified objects to appear there, various reports over the years suggest that the skies above this icy continent might not be as empty as we think. Early research in Antarctica saw explorers and scientists reporting unexplained glowing objects and fast-moving lights in the sky, which couldn't easily be explained as weather phenomena or optical illusions. During the International Geophysical Year in the mid-20th century, there were more reports of glowing orbs or disc-shaped objects moving at incredible speeds and performing maneuvers that defied known physics. These sightings, often backed by multiple witnesses and sometimes captured on film or radar, have fueled speculation and debate. One notable case came from the British Antarctic Survey in the late 1960s, where an entire team saw mysterious red lights hovering over their research station. While skeptics argue these could be atmospheric phenomena like auroras or unusual cloud formations, the consistent descriptions across different witnesses suggest there might actually be something more to it. More recent satellite images showing odd structures or objects in Antarctica have sparked debates about possible hidden bases or crashed aircraft. However, the lack of clear evidence and issues with image resolution have led to criticism. The secretive nature of operations in Antarctica, due to its strategic importance and numerous research stations, adds to the speculation. Theories about government knowledge or cooperation with crashed aircraft, like those suggested by classified missions such as the U.S.'s Operation High Jump, continue to circulate. Despite this, the scientific community remains skeptical, often attributing strange sightings to natural phenomena or unique environmental conditions. As technology improves and access to Antarctica expands, we may gather more data. Until then, the mysterious sightings over this frozen continent will keep intriguing both believers and skeptics, highlighting our enduring curiosity about life beyond Earth. In 2016, internet excitement surged over Google Earth images of what appeared to be pyramid-like structures in Antarctica, resembling the pyramids of Giza. This has led to speculation about whether these could be remnants of an ancient civilization, like Atlantis, or possibly the work of extraterrestrial beings. Some experts have proposed a geological explanation for the pyramids found in Antarctica. They suggest that these structures might not actually be pyramids, but rather nunataks, mountain peaks that rise above the ice. The Antarctic formations include two structures about 10 miles or 16 kilometers from the coast, with a third one closer to the shoreline. The discovery has led to speculation that humans might have lived in Antarctica thousands of years ago, around the same time pyramids were built elsewhere. Charles Hapgood's research supports the idea of an ancient civilization in a now ice-covered land. His book, Map of the Ancient Sea Kings, highlighted the Piri-Reis map, which showed an ice-free Antarctica in the 16th century. Found in Turkey and sent to the U.S. Navy in 1953, the map was reviewed by Arlington H. Mallory, who concluded it might be based on a map from 6,000 years ago. Modern seismic and sonar technology have shown that the map's details, such as coastlines and mountain ranges, match the real Queen Maud land in Antarctica. This accuracy impressed many, including Olm, leader of a British-Swedish expedition, who praised the map's precision in a letter to Hapgood. The notion of an ancient civilization in Antarctica may seem far-fetched, given the continent's extreme conditions today. However, looking at the geological history, Antarctica was once much warmer and part of the supercontinent Gondwana about 170 million years ago. It wasn't until around 15 million years ago that the continent became ice-covered. For a civilization to have existed, it would need to have thrived during a more hospitable period. Homo sapiens, our species, has been around for roughly 300,000 years. Our ancestors adapted to various environments, developing complex tools, language, and social structures. As we learn more about genetics and anthropology, our understanding of human evolution and ancient civilizations continues to evolve, making even the most unlikely theories worth exploring. As we delve deeper into the idea of an ancient civilization in Antarctica, it's crucial to examine the factors that might have supported such a theory. The presence of advanced maps like the Piri-Reis map suggests that ancient peoples could have had knowledge of regions now covered by ice. This raises intriguing questions about how such information could have been recorded and passed down through generations. If we consider the possibility of a civilization in Antarctica, it would have had to adapt to significant climate changes. During the time when the continent was more temperate, it could have supported diverse flora and fauna, potentially sustaining human life. Evidence of such a civilization might be hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be discovered as technology advances. Recent scientific methods, including ice core drilling and ground-penetrating radar, are providing new insights into Antarctica's past climate and geography. These tools help researchers reconstruct ancient landscapes and understand how environmental changes occurred over millions of years. Such research could eventually uncover remnants of past civilizations if they existed. Moreover, expanding this theory could offer valuable lessons about human resilience and adaptation. Understanding how early humans might have coped with extreme conditions could provide insights into our own ability to address current environmental challenges. While the idea of an ancient Antarctic civilization remains speculative, it highlights the need for continued exploration and research. As technology progresses and more data becomes available, we may gain a clearer picture of the continent's past and its potential role in human history. The search for evidence, whether it confirms or disproves these theories, is a testament to our curiosity and desire to understand the full scope of our planet's history. So thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more.